Welcome back, OGs, and hello newcomers. In today's video, I am on my third custom Starfox dinosaur toy. So, I've been eyeing this dinosaur in the stores. There's like two different versions, even though I believe they're actually like two different dinosaurs, but they look similar. But one of them's like blood red and black, and he was like $30 from Target, and this is why I was eyeing it. I was like, do I really want to pay that much money for this thing that I'm going to be customizing and screwing up and messing up, you know? So I was like at Target or at Walmart, actually. I was at Walmart when I found this one, and he was like $19. And I'm like, okay, I'm saving some money because I have to spend money on fabric too and other materials and things for the custom. And I didn't mind these colors. I liked the blue and everything. And I liked all his like horns and like all the spikes that he has on his skull and his head area, and I like the blue accent and everything. So we're just looking at the box, the front and the back. If you guys have seen my other two videos on the dinosaurs, you know that they have like this little slot in the back of them that pulls up, and they have some kind of movement or sound. The last one lit up red when it like made a sound, and you pull up the little thing in the back, and I think it's technically like a QR code, and it's for a video game you can play on your phone, I'm pretty sure. So there's that if you want to pause it and scan it. And then look at all the little detail, all the little bumps, the blue stripes. There's so much detail in his skin and stuff, and like all the different colors and textures on his face. I love his mouth. I love everything about this little figure. He's very detailed. I love the eye color. I was even messing around because I was using hot glue for the custom, and I was trying to, hold it together better than just hot glue. I had to use some UV and like hit it with like a UV light, and like his face lit up some different colors, and like the blue really stands out. The eyeball stands out when you hit him with some UV light. So that was cool to find out. And he has an attachable tail. And yeah, he makes all these sounds. He makes like 2 or 3 different sounds. And these toys are so loud. So that's just a hilarious detail that the toys are so loud. And then I went to, let's see, 2 different Walmarts because I was checking out fabric. I even went to Joann's Fabric, and I ended up back at Walmart picking out these 2 fabrics for his like headpiece. And the inspiration definitely came from SharpClaw because I wanted this certain dinosaur, and I was like, all right, we got to figure out what we're doing with it. Which tribe of dinosaur are we doing? And I was like, he is giving me SharpClaw. So I took inspiration from their like leather pieces, their helmets, and like the little spike coming out of their head, and I just kind of went crazy with it. I took my own style and inspiration into it, and put this together. And then I remembered they had like little arm bands and like leg bands, and they're made out of leather, so I just kind of threw that on there. The little gold accents you see on the helmet and the leather straps on the feet, I just kind of used puff paint because I had gold puff paint, and it does harden after like 24 hours. So I just kind of use that for the studs because it's really small details. I can't actually put any jewelry on it. I wanted to do more gold like piping around the I'm gonna call it like his like leather flaps, for his headpiece, or like it's like a do-rag to me. That's how I got my inspiration for how to cut the material and everything. I just basically made him a do-rag. I mean, it looks like that anyways. I know it's like a battle gear, leather to protect them. And I almost like, he's got these little hands, right? And I was putting a toothpick in his hand, and I was like, should I make this like a spear, or should I make him like a sword or anything, a shield? I didn't know if I should make him any accessories, like, because his hands are so small. I know he's not truly probably what the SharpClaw dinosaur is, so like I was just kind of going with it and doing my best for this SharpClaw aesthetic. I even got a very small like old screw that we had in the house for the top of his helmet, and I took that cardboard and I cut it into a small circle and I painted it with acrylic. The gray is called like pavement or cement, and then I put like a glossy kind of blue red over it to make it have more like texture to the helmet, because I felt it looked a little flat just being that pavement gray, and I really wanted it to look more metallic, so it definitely did. Once you get a close-up on it, you can kind of see it's a little glittery and got some texture. But yeah, that's just cardboard up there. I think he looks better when he has his like mouth open, when he's like I'm on the attack. And so here he is just with the other two customs, and this is how they're being displayed in the living room. This is basically a big palm tree bush that I have in my house that I got from Home Goods. So yeah, here's the customs so far. I encourage you guys to watch my other videos on the Lightfoot and the Earthwalker. So definitely hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications, look through my videos to find the other customs and my process of going through it and everything. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video, listening to me ramble about this custom, because I'm such a Starfox fan in general. I've always loved the Starfox adventure games, and I always go back to it because I still have my GameCube. I always go back to it and look for it for inspiration and everything. Love that game. I'm always going to be a fan. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.